Welcome in. Welcome back. If you are returning back, my name is Shannon Hensley. If you are new, audio discretion advised. If you have little ones around, I look at crime and it's very intense. And the Most High God don't mess around here. If you're the victim, I send you love and light. And if you are the criminal, I beg you to make it right. And if you won't, please leave my channel. I have no respect for you. You're a lost cause in the earth realm if you will not get up and make a thing right. It's real intense here. This channel is not for crybabies at all. It's for strong people who want to get up in here in the face of demonic entities that are in this realm and punch them out, man. And we just don't mess around here. I feel energy and I'm going to be very sharp because I'm doing a work here. I'm not like that in real life. I mean, if I have to get up and defend something, I absolutely will. It's a work that I am doing here for Elohim. And when you're on the front lines of a warfare, I mean, it's not fluffy, stuff. It's a war. It's a war for truth's sake, to be in the earth, to heal and to forgive and to just, straighten some nasty things out that need to be straightened out. Okay, if you're not willing to look in the mirror and do your work on the inside, it's sad for you. It really is. We got a lot of people that are stuck in the past and are still sitting there today, and they just got stuck in an energy and they never moved forward. And it's really sad, and it's time to heal. And sometimes we have to be shaken within a situation, okay? And so I'm not exempt from having to do my work, and neither are you. And some people just won't do it, and they refuse to do it, and they're rebels, and they're the troublemakers of the earth realm. So we just look at those types of people here, and we want to know what's around our kids and our grandkids and nieces and nephews and things like that. Those of y'all who have little kids around you and stuff, because the kids of the earth are being really hurt. It's disgusting and demonic stuff that's going on. So anyway, I do a different type of work here. We are taking names. You guys are my last element sign reading here for the next 24 hours. I do these daily if you are new. I don't always take names, but for some of you all, these names are upright names. For some of you all, these names are crazy names, and you need to watch out for them. For some of you all, these are people you could go to for some advice that the Most High wants you to talk to, make something right with, I don't know, confront, I don't know. Positive or negative for any given person, only you know your story. If nothing else, like I said in the other reading, if the Most High is calling your name out here, then He's just telling you He's with you. And He's with you regardless if your name comes out or not. If you're leaning upon Him. But for whatever reason why the Most High is bringing a name out specifically, it is being brought out for a reason. You need to sit with it, or you already know that's a confirmation to something. I don't know. Only you know your story, like I said. All right, we will shake this at the end of the reading. Let's get started here. You guys, we have the refrigerator out here. Hold on a minute. I forgot to take this other deck as well. There's the war. It shows a war scene. Yes, and it just came out in wording, a battling in a war energy is definitely here, because we got people thinking it's okay to steal from other people and fight for things that are not theirs. The low-down scoundrels. And they're going to give it up. We deal with crazy. The Most High said the other day He was stirring this war up. God's stirring it up. He said He'd been sitting here watching a bunch of crazy stuff go on, just keeping His mouth shut. But He said He's getting up now. We could not stop this from happening. We could have stopped it if people would have got up and done what was right in a situation. But apparently we got people that just keep wanting to go on and on and on. And I think I have a right to steal from you and kill. And no, God's getting up and doing some stuff. We deal with people that are really dead on the inside. Both these energies go back to dead energy because it's frozen stuff. Something about something being edible is here in a really big way. I think I had edible stuff come out in all of the readings. Something could be inside of a refrigerator, could be money inside of a refrigerator in your freezer that somebody's hidden. I don't know, something like that's coming, because the 8th house can go back to secret money. Secret sex, money, property, things like that is here. But we definitely have death, because we are seeing a war scene here, okay? And so the refrigerator is here. And then we have the anchor and the 8th house goes back to the sea, and so we got Navy energy real strong. I had the Army come out in wording just a second ago as well. And then we have Isaiah 9 and 2, and it says that the people that walked in darkness, this is the darkest house of the zodiac in the heavens, the people that walked in darkness have seen a great light. The light comes from God's word, folks. It says, they that dwell in the land of the shadow of death, upon them hath seen a light shined. And it says to repent, because the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Yes, it is, folks. God's not messing around. The times are changing. Something huge is going on spiritually. If that don't put a quake in you, I don't know. I don't really know. Had to do this again. Somebody told me to do it again. It says that the hand of Jehovah shall be known towards his servants, and his indignation towards his enemy. Are you his servant or his enemy? Big stuff. Oh, Jehovah, let us cuddle up underneath your wings, and only you could protect us, Father God. What do you want to bring out here for water energy? Show me water. We have the 6 of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the King of Wands showed himself in one of the other readings. And fire energy coming out real strong for you guys. We also have the 7 of Swords also has, yes, it's come out in wording about the stupid thief. And the 7 of Swords was just in the fire energy as well. And then the 9 of Wands is also a warlike energy. There's been oppression here. And there's been a plot around something out here in a really big way. We got actually some 9, 10, 11 wands really could be pulled out, which to break you down to those 2 wands, the plot being at a crossroad. Okay, to do what? To thieve? Or to give a bribe? As craziness. There's a church organization that is involved in something. So if this is a leader of a church, then the King of Wands can represent that. He's a upright individual, and the upright get up, take action, hit heaven, man. If he's a servant of God, he's a warlock in the negative of his energy and a hothead, and he's causing some stupid thing out here because he's dead on the opposite end of uprightness there. Somebody's got mental problems. This is a mental problem card. What anybody can thieve from you, got mental problem. Thinking that they can take something that's not yours, got a mental problem, man. Somebody could be dealing with their child that's out here thieving something as well. Somebody's going to get fired because it just showed up in the fire reading. So there's an ending to something out here. The anchor goes back to occupation, feeling weighed down. But there definitely is something by water out here, and the Navy is really showing up really big out here as well. Show me this King of Wands energy, positive and negative. 10 of Pentacles. You know, he comes out a lot with a bunch of money on my channel all the time. A commitment could be here. If he's the other man somewhere, then he is. He came out in the Earth reading, I think it was, whoever others reading it was, and there was a little seducer that also came out in that same reading. There is something mischievous trying to go on because it came out in the fire reading real big. So Cupid's little arrows, quick communication, investigation, something like that is here. Secrets. 8 is the 8th house is really out here really strong. The 8th high arcana and the 8 of Wands is out here. So secrets. Things like that really going on. A lot secret money out here attached to something. Show me more information around this King of Wands. The little spy, gossipy stuff out here. Acting like I don't even know what you're talking about. Yeah, well, somebody has thieved some money, and yes, you do, freakazoid, and the negative of that energy, yes, you do. Could be a strong Leo, I don't know. Show me that 7 of Swords there. Don't have to be, but I'm getting lions here. But the lion of the tribe of Yehuda gets to rule and reign over this ordeal. Okay, all right. We have work matter. Yeah. Well, somebody's going to get fired. It just showed up in the fire reading. So if this person's getting fired or this person's a boss, they're going to fire somebody. However, it's going to go for a given person. Somebody's had some type of a spy around. They know some information for some of your cases. We have the Four of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles coming out. We had a strong Taurus come out in wording today, really, really big, and the Empress has come out a couple times today as well. Loyalty situations and lovers or choices, intimate relationships, and confusion. What do I do? Because if I pick this, I'm going to own it too. And yes, you are. There's 2 sevens out here, or you already did the thing and you're getting fired now. Something's completely over here in some ordeal for you all for the next 24 hours with this matter. So we got, she can go back to business as well, or this your mother, or there's been secrets out here. Deception has been out here really strong within this energy in a really big way. The word here that's out here is a dividing wall. This is about having protection from outside things, is what it actually represents. But the word goes to an arrow or a wound or a shaft or a dart or a tent wall, or to divide something is out here. Okay, well, we have war going on. People really need to pray for people who are in the war. Really need to. You got people that are in your family that's in the war. I said you live in life. The moon has a meaning in the Hebrew language. I'm laying down, I'm hunting, I'm chasing you in ambush. It has that warlike energy. We also have in the full moon as well. And people act crazy when we get a full moon, because the moon will pull on water, and people are 70% made of water, something like that. Whatever. There is something about water that is out here. The boat, the camp, and the fishing energy. So it is out here. Korea is coming out. It's big stuff. Big stuff. The rise, the dawn, the rising of the sun. In the fire reading, the sun rune came out, and then we had what else? We had the name Sunny come out. But for the last 3 days now, I could take this for the sun and the moon. I keep getting that energy. There's an eclipsing going on here. There's an eclipsing going on. A truck driver, or you just drive a truck, or there's something going on with the truck driver. There it is. Taurus, it keeps finding my hands today. So we have a Taurus energy that's out here attached to something going on that's really big. And their motto is, I have. They rule over the throat and the neck area as well. So somebody's got some type of this is births and deaths and things like that. There's somebody out here that's got some type of something with secrecy on killing somebody, choking, or could be music out here. Vocal cords goes back to that house. Also goes back to money, banks. Also religion goes back to the second house as well, because the Hierophant goes back to that. And the church organization is involved in something going on. It says to wait until things settle down. Overwhelming ideas are here. Something about healing. And one of the other readings had your family wants healing. If it's possible and you have your soul and you really are genuine, then may God be with you for that healing's sake. We have burn and heat of anger and outside man. Well, we have that dividing wall there, okay? Somebody's divided because the Most High got his arms also. He keeps saying to speak to your walls that they are salvation, okay? Because we are in a real heated war. There it is, bloody, blood guilt, silence, blood likeness, and being still, tarrying and waiting and cutting down energy. Okay, so somebody's guilty for murder out here. They are blood guilty. This just came out in somebody else's reading. Something's in a safety deposit box and somebody has taken something and put it away, or they put it in the ground, because that also came out today. Somebody connected to the movie industry who has made footage of people as they are still alive, but they're really dead, or they're dead and they make it look like they're alive. And you know, they can do that with artificial intelligence, the AI. They got that program where you can take a picture of yourself and it'll age you. That's ridiculous and deceptive, and that people have done that stuff for money and for life insurance policies and stuff like that. They're trying to get away with murder and act like somebody's still alive and they're not. It's ridiculous. You're going to go to jail. A barber came out in somebody else's reading. It says there is a way that seems right unto man, but the end thereof is death. Your story will be known. This is the third reading that's found my hand. The rain is out here. The rain can also go back to the 8th house, but the Most High will also rain down his doctrine like rain, okay? And we've got people seeing a great light that have never even heard of God's way before, ever. And they've been in darkness. And we want God to rain down righteousness, folks. We really, really do. And for some of us, there's a project out here with this. If something happened in the rain for you, then so be it. It did. A co-worker is here, displeased, heavy breathing out of anger. Somebody's mad. We got it out here twice. They're outside of something. They don't belong to God. They don't want nothing to do with God. Heavy storms when we have the rain out here. Speak on Jehovah, and headship is out here. Yes, headship is out here. Yes, headship is out here. And if we got upright enforcement that came out in somebody else's reading, thank you for your service. I really need to talk to you. And I want some justice. And thank you for your service. We also got crazy headship that their head's freaking just crazy. We have somebody looting up on somebody's life out here. You're a freak. You're disgusting, demonic, infiltrated nutso, and you're going to meet the hand of God. The Most High's going to let his servants be known who is who in the earth, and his indignation is towards his enemy. You're all mad, but God's mad at you because you don't want nothing to do with his ways. The earth is Jehovah's, and the fullness thereof and they that dwell therein. He gives you free will. You chose to be a cuckoo. That's not our problem. We don't have to put up with you. This is a looting rune. It's definitely out here. We got a thief out here. Really, really, really bad. It's also about getting counsel and things like that. The letter A and the letter F and the letter T and the letter CH and the letter V, the Y, and the W is out here in the tarot. Let's get some names. Show me names for water. Again, some of these may be positive or negative names that you need to sit with the Most High, why they're coming out. We have Joey coming out, Zachary, Galen, Jared, Bob, Rhonda, Marcia, Jackie, Faith, Bud, David, Nikki or Nick, Dan, Amanda, Amy, Robin, already said Dan, Mindy, Tony, Mary, Oliver, Susan, Hope, Harrison, Kathy, Luke. Could also work for a hospital as well. And Ruby came out here. Okay, it's also a ring. A ring. Somebody could wear a ruby ring, ruby necklace, ruby earrings. Somebody may have something like that as well. There's been thievery out here. I'll just pull out all kinds of stuff. This is what's around you all for the next 24 hours. Something's ending, though, in this matter because somebody's guilty. It's emotional, but hey, we want justice. God's doing something out here. He's going to get the last say all day long, every day. Shalom.